Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Monday, December 21st. Some more cereal brachos questions and answers for you. If you're adding raisins or pieces of banana to a cereal and you're just throwing them in there for a little additional taste, then the general rule is that you make a bracha on the cereal and you do not make a bracha on the bananas or the added raisins because they're just thrown in there to add some flavor to your cereal, but your cereal is the main thing, and therefore you just make a bracha on your cereal and you're done. But if you want to actually be eating the banana, and that's part of what your intent is, that you want to eat banana and you want to eat it during your cereal, then it would need its own separate bracha because your intention is more like to be eating, per se, the bananas. Generally speaking, cereals like Rice Krispies, crispy rice, puffed rice kinds of things generally get the bracha of mazonos because they are rice, they're just puffed, and the proper bracha on rice would be boramina mazonos. And at the end of eating a Rice Krispies bowl, you don't make an al hamichya. The bracha would be borei nefashos, and that's because the bracha after eating things like rice is not al hamichya, it's borei nefashos. So you would make a borei mina mazonos at the beginning of your crispy Rice Krispie thing, cereal bowl, and then a borei nefashos at the end of it. We had told you earlier, I think a day or two ago, that whenever the mazonos, like the grain of wheat or oats or something, is added to the cereal and it's there for taste, then the bracha is boramina mazonos on that cereal. But how do you know? By looking at the ingredients, you can possibly know. If you see the wheat or grain way up high in the ingredients, like number 1, 2, or 3, then you could be pretty sure that it's kind of important in there and it's in there for taste, and therefore the bracha would be boramina zonos. If you see it like number 5 on the list, or 6 or 7 or 8, or after somewhere like that, then it's pretty sure that it was just thrown in there as a binder, and the bracha on that cereal would not follow the rule of looking at the grain. You would just follow by whatever that cereal basically is and make the bracha on that. Puffed wheat kind of things, as opposed to crispy rice that we were just telling you about, things that are puffed wheat, the rabbis do argue about it, but most of the rabbis say that the bracha on a puffed wheat type of cereal would be boramina mazonos. That would apply to cereals like Golden Crisp or Honey Smacks, things like that. They are puffed wheat, and they would get the bracha of boramina mazonos. Rav Moshe Feinstein Zatzal was known to have said about those kinds of cereals that they could get a mazonos or the bracha of Adama, but the bracha achrona would be borei nefashos on those kinds of cereals, borei nefashos on cereals like Golden Crisps or Honey Smacks or things like that that are made of puffed wheat. But again, I want to remind you that it's complicated when dealing with these cereals. If there's a cereal that you eat a lot, check with your rabbi just to be certain that you're getting the bracha right each and every morning. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.